and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Catherine. I said that I would make loads of uni videos this year and then didn't, so I've now finished my first year at UEA. But I thought I would come along with a room tour of the Ziggs. So I stayed in the Ziggurats, Suffolk Terrace, in my first year at UEA. I absolutely loved it. I know it gets a bit of a bad rep and not many people like shared bathrooms or like the idea of shared bathrooms, but I honestly had a blast there. Couldn't have asked for better accommodation. It wasn't actually my first choice, but I'm very glad that I got allocated it and it all worked out for me in the end. Because I had not planned to have anything to do with the Ziggs, I really didn't know where to start with making my room look nice or what kind of space I would have, and looking online I couldn't really find any recent or in-depth videos about that. So before I moved out I made a quick little room tour, and this is what you'll see now. So you'll see my bedroom, the kitchen and the bathrooms, the full shebang, all of the flats, so I hope you enjoy. So when you come into the room, this is what you see. There is a massive window, and then the wall which I've decorated, the big desk, and then the pin board which is covered in my map and posters, the bed down here, shelves, and then, the little sink area. Because we share bathrooms, we all have a sink in our bedroom. That has storage underneath as well, so I've got a bin that comes with the room, and then keep my loo roll, little basket that I take to the shower with me, and then some shoes under there. And then there's also these doors that slide under the sink, so they come out like that, and that space goes all the way to the back as well. There's also plenty of room just here, you know, to store anything like that. Oh, hello, another mirror. And a little towel rail, so I've got, you know, little towel for my hair and big towel there. And then this pretty decent sized mirror, and then this is the light that is turned on by this switch on the wall. In terms of other storage in the room, there is actually a lot. So there are 4 drawers here under the bed, and they go all the way back. And there is also this drawer here by the desk. Bit of a mess for me, but loads of room in there. And there's also just space underneath the desk, so I've got some shopping bags there. My laundry basket fits under, and then just a load more bags, to be honest. One of the things I was most surprised by was how much space there is in the wardrobe. So this is it as you just look at it at first, but then inside the rail goes all the way back to the wall, as does the shelf at the top, so there is loads of room to store clothes, suitcases, storage boxes, everything like that. On this shelf here, which is immediately by the headboard, I keep my diary, whatever roll of toilet roll I'm using at the moment, and then just like my Vaseline and hairbands and stuff. The next shelf up I have this little jewellery tree, not sure where it's from, and again not sure where this is from, but it's a little pig that I put my rings on. Then I have books over here and my Instax camera. Next shelf I have my collection of shot glasses, gin glass that my flatmate Soph got me for my birthday, and just some bottles of alcohol that I can take into the kitchen. And at the very top I have a little jar of petals, reed diffuser, and then this fake plant from IKEA, which, you know, just adds a little bit of decoration. I am so happy with how the pin board ended up looking. I got this big map online and then printed the photos online as well, and then I just used pins and string to lead them out just for all the little photos there, and it makes a really nice centerpiece. Well, it's to the left, but you know, focal point. Then I just have some photos of me and my friends at home, as well as some from uni, so like this one of me and Soph and Revs. And then just these printed cards, which I just got the pictures from online and then went to a printing company and got them all done. The desk space is, as I said before, huge. Got my slippers up there. So I can keep books on it, you know, lovely view out. There are people out there at the moment, but very nice view onto the field and to the lake. There's loads of people having a barbecue down there at the moment. And then I just keep, you know, extra notebooks, CDs, DVDs, packs of cards. This bit that I got you might have seen in my Disneyland Paris haul if you've seen that. And little vase of flowers. I like to keep flowers there at all times. And then the uni are really happy for you to decorate the wall as you like, as long as you're not pinning stuff in and you're using blue tack or white tack or command hooks. So I've got a load of posters. These two are from the Hive, which is on campus at UEA. They were free. I got them on a night out, and I have been to both of these shows, so that's quite cool. And then this Aristocats one is also from the Hive. I did pay for that, but they have regular poster sales. This little postcard of the Norwich market I got in a shop in Norwich, I can't remember what it's called. And then I also just printed these pictures online, and this is just a scratch off movie bucket list. And then finally I have my fairy lights. If I turn those on, these fairy lights, they were originally all the way up to the wall, but my command hooks have started falling off, so this is all that's left now. But these are from Primark. It was like £12 for the pack. They come with the ivy and the fairy lights, which is pretty cool. Then one other thing to point out is that this little nook before the sink area starts and the bed ends is a great place to store my flute, so if you do have anything kind of slim that you want to store down there, there's a little bit of room for that. So this is a standard Ziggs kitchen. It's pretty spacious, and you've got this lovely view out over to the lake. This is the main table. You get the benches, and then we've just brought in any extra desk chairs from people who aren't in the rooms, basically. Here's the bit where we hang up all of our tea towels. And then over here we all have the cupboards. Now I was really worried about the cupboards before I arrived because they look tiny, but this is mine. And as you can see, there's actually a lot more space than you might expect. So they're pretty deep, and they've got an extra shelf in them. So lots of room there. And then there's also storage, as you can see on that side. So there's a little shelf under the countertop where we store all of our saucepans, a little bit messily, but we know where everything is. Then you get the oven there, grill, and then that's the microwave, which is also a combination oven, and then 2 hobs. These are basically just like hot plates, but you know, they still have levels to them that you can turn them up by. And then toaster comes with the flat, but then the kettle doesn't, so just make sure that someone brings one. The bins get cleaned or taken out every weekday. And then you have a little fridge under here, and then 2 big fridge freezers. You get a fridge shelf each, and then you can pretty much split the freezer drawers about half for a person. So they're pretty like deep freezer drawers anyway. Here's one of the fridges. And yeah, lots of space. It does look very industrial, but you get used to it, I promise.
So then just down the hallway are the toilets. As a flat of up to 14, you have 3 toilets and 2 showers between you, and they're all in their separate rooms. So as you can see here, I've just shown you 2 of the bathrooms, and then there's the toilet in the middle. This is one of the bathrooms, bit of choppy footage, not sure why, but you get standard sink, toilet and shower. I like this one because it's got a draining platform, and then there's space to store your products. And then the other one has a bigger mirror, which is nice, but the shower doesn't have a draining platform, so it's really up to preference or where your room is in the flat.
I will add one thing that I forgot to mention in the video is about plug sockets. So in the room you have 2 that are along by the bed, and then there's 2 by the desk. I did bring an extension cord, but to be honest I found with what I was using regularly I didn't need to use it, but I know some people who had lots of stuff to plug in so they used one. But yeah, you get 4 sockets in the bedroom. That is just the one thing that I have remembered that I forgot, but if there is anything else that you want to know, just pop it down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. If you've got any questions, just leave them there, and yeah, I'll try and respond to you as soon as I can. If you are going to be living in the Ziggs, have an amazing time. You will love it, I'm sure. If anyone is in my old room, I have left a letter under the bed, so see if you can find that. Most people do that in the Ziggs though anyway, so check under there to see if you've got any gifts from the previous owner of your room. But I hope you enjoyed, I hope it was useful, and keep an eye out for future videos from me. I don't know what they will be, but yeah, subscribe if you liked it, I guess.